The second thing that I found in myself that really impacted my ability to be able to discern narcissism and discern someone who was a narcissist is that I was too willing to adjust my mental pictures to adjust the data coming in. So when I would see behaviors or actions of the other person, instead of looking at those and saying, hey, these are some big red flags, I was too easily able to adjust my thinking wrongly. So let me give you an example. So my ex felt that she was somebody who was called by God for a higher purpose, and nobody could match that higher purpose. And she was a queen within the spiritual hierarchy. Well, that meant that she had to walk alone, and it meant that God had called her to many different things that other people wouldn't be able to do. And it meant that there were very few relationships, if any, that she had. Now, I adjusted my way of thinking to the reality. The reality was that she didn't have previous relationships. She didn't have relationships with friends or family or people from churches from before, or just nothing. And I adjusted my picture instead of looking at the data and saying, hey, there's an issue here. She can't sustain relationships. She calls everybody that she doesn't agree with a sociopath, a narcissist, or somebody who is just out of God's will. I didn't look at it that way. And I too easily adjusted my perspective to accommodate that. The reality is, if there are red flags, don't just adjust your way of thinking. Some of that might be necessary to a degree, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Your intuition will help you, and questions make a big difference. I didn't question, and I should have. And it made me vulnerable to falling prey to, in my case, a covert narcissist. I hope that helps you a little bit.